A year ago, I was living alone in a tiny basement apartment while I finished college. It was cheap, old, and the only window was a narrow slit up near the ceiling. Just as I started drifting off, I heard it. A knock at my door. 3 slow taps. It's not loud. Like someone didn't really want to wake me, but wanted me to know they were there. Still, it was mine, and at night it felt safe. One Friday, I stayed up late watching horror movies, ironically enough. I finally crawled into bed around 3 a.m., but my apartment had only one entrance, and that old hallway outside was dark as a cave at night. At first, I thought I imagined it, but then, another knock. Louder, closer. I told myself it was probably a neighbor, be someone drunk, knocking on the wrong door. My heart was hammering so loud, I was sure they'd hear it through the door. Then, so quietly, I almost thought it was in my head. I heard a whisper, but they didn't knock again. They just waited. I grabbed my phone and crept to the door, didn't say anything, just peered through the peephole. At first, all I saw was empty darkness. Then, movement. I still don't know who he was, or what he wanted, or why he chose my door that night. I never saw his face, just that shape through the peephole barely moving. I texted my friend across town, praying they'd be awake. I even called the building manager. No answer. Someone was standing just off to the side. I could see the edge of their coat, a bit of a shoulder. I thought about calling the cops, but what would I say? Some weirdo knocked and whispered. He hadn't broken in. Not yet. I stood there, holding my breath. It was a man's voice, dry, calm, and he said, "Let me in. I know you're awake." I backed away from the door. No way, I wasn't opening it. And all the while, that shadow outside my door stayed there, silent, waiting. I turned off every light. I sat in the corner of my bedroom, phone clutched in my hand, shaking. Hours passed. Every now and then I'd hear another tap, or the creak of footsteps outside my door. Around 5 a.m., just before dawn, I checked again. He was gone. I didn't sleep for days after that. I moved out 2 weeks later. All I know is that sometimes late at night when I can't sleep, I swear I hear it again. 3 quiet knocks, like someone's still waiting for me to answer. So tonight, before you lock up and turn out your lights, just remember, not every knock needs to be answered. Sleep tight if you can, if you've got your own true creepy story. Tell me in the comments. Maybe your door is next.